everybody, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing very well. So today in this video I'm going to be doing something so freaking random. I'm just going to be putting on a full face of makeup of products that I've recently purchased, have recently tried on my channel before, and that are some of my monthly favorites. I mean, in one of my last videos I did do my monthly favorites, but I thought this time let's put them on. And I've got a couple of products that I have used recently just because I don't have any new makeup to try, and so I thought let's just put on the makeup that I purchased recently but mix it up a little bit. I hope that makes any sense, but yeah, let's get into it. So I've already put on my face milk and I've already put on a primer, so I didn't actually bring them into this room. I completely forgot. And now my husband's using that room, I don't want to disturb him, so I just used my watermelon face milk, which is one of my all-time favourites, and then we're going in with my Essence My Power is Fire primer, and I like to use this as a primer, a setting spray, kind of a hydrating spray as well. It smells amazing. If you haven't tried these, I really recommend them. So let's go on to foundation, and I'm going to go in with a recent try, which is the Kiko Wonder Woman Born to Last foundation. I mentioned in my video that I think it must have been a couple of months ago when the second Wonder Woman came out. Kiko had essentially done a range of like Wonder Woman makeup, even though it's not any new makeup. It was basically just repackaging a lot of their older products, which I think is fine. But I think I forgot to mention in that video, I think it might have been Revlon or someone did actually a makeup kind of thing based around Wonder Woman. I don't know if it was like official. Well, it must have been like official kind of thing, but not anything kind of relevant to the movie. I think it was just like, let's just slap the Wonder Woman name on it and that's it. And I didn't actually manage to find anything. I think in the UK we're very unlucky when it comes to these type of launches, because a lot of the brands that sell in America, they all have like the cool packaging and all the cool like collabs. In the UK never really get them. Like with, I think it was Wet n Wild when they did, like, I'm not a SpongeBob fan, but it would have been cool to like get it in the UK. And I know a lot of these companies don't always ship out to the UK when it comes to like limited edition stuff, so it's not the end of the world, but it's just interesting like little collabs that they make. It's a bit strange today, this foundation doesn't seem to be going on my skin. I don't know what it was. When I purchased the Kiko stuff, I didn't get a primer or anything, and I'm using a sponge today because I tend to quite like using sponges, so I guess this is a second impression on this. I'm just going to try another layer to see if it works again. I mean, the spray I used a few minutes ago, and when it comes to these primer sprays, you're meant to just leave them for a few minutes before you apply a foundation, which I did. So I don't want to cake this on because it's a very warm day today, and putting on too much foundation is not going to do me good. So, and if it just doesn't work, then we'll just carry on. But yeah, when I did my Kiko review, I did like a lot of their products, which I'll be using today. So I thought let's just merge. I know this video is super random, so I apologise if I didn't make any sense when I was talking about it, but essentially a lot of these products are some of my monthly favourites. They're just ones that I have recently purchased, but I haven't used them with anything really, so I was going to use them in this video. So I'm going to stop using this foundation because it's just really not working. When I tried it last time, it was okay as well. I don't know if it's the primer, but when looking close up, it doesn't look like there's anything on my skin. It kind of feels like it's just gone. But we'll just carry on. So let's go into a concealer, which I absolutely love and have been talking about a lot, and it's the collection Lasting Perfection Stretch Concealer. So this is a concealer and an eyeshadow primer as well. I don't think I'm going to use it as a primer today because I'm going to attempt a cut crease. I'm going to fail so badly, but I'm going to just attempt to do something quite nice today. but I'm just going to use this concealer just in my usual places, which might actually help with the foundation a bit. I've spoken about this concealer quite a few times ever since I purchased it because it is super duper nice. I'm going to use my sponge to maybe bring it in together, and I think this concealer was only about £4.99 or something. Collection, most of their stuff is under £10. Well, I think everything is almost actually under £10, and you can get it in Boots. And I really rave about this concealer a lot. Like, I really like it, so really recommend it, especially as an eye primer. It's super duper nice. I'm not having the best makeup look today. Oh god, it's not the concealer, it's the foundation. Okay, we're just gonna carry on because we can't keep on holding back. Maybe my setting powder will help everything. So I'm going in. This is actually only a product that I tried like a few days ago. Actually, I think it was like yesterday I tried it, and it's the NYX finishing powder in the shade Translucent. So I'm gonna be using this just everywhere. I don't have any cream products to use today, so I'm just gonna use this in my regular places. And it was quite a nice foundation in my NYX video. I've spoken about how much I just love their products, and basically I just have tried a couple of new things. This is one of the new things that I tried, and I did really like it. Yeah, I think today's foundation is just pants, to be honest. The only reason that I wanted to use it today was because I guess it was like a second take on it, because I'd only tried it once. And yeah, so let's go on to blush and highlighter. I'm going to be using my Kiko ones today because I don't really have any other new ones, which is, I guess, fair enough. I don't have a crazy amount of new blushes or highlighters that I've not tried like a million times on here before, and I thought this one was quite nice. It's got a nice kind of dark glow to it, and it's in the shade First Sunrise. I spoke about in my Kiko video just about me getting it and not realising how long it would have taken for it to get here. So if you want to check out that video, it's only a couple of days old, I think. I think I did it over the week, so it's not going to be that far back. So check that out if you want to see a full review on Kiko makeup. And it's looking nice and subtle. And then with highlighter, this is in the shade Open Mind. Open Mind, yeah, I thought it was Minded, but it's Open Mind. It's kind of like I mentioned it before, it's kind of like a peachy one, but when you put it on, it's much icier. So it's definitely got a kick to it, so it's quite nice. You guys know I like my nose highlighter these days. I've got to get that Rudolph going in the beginning of June, so halfway through the year already. Ooh, okay, so let's go on to eyes now. So I'm going to be using my Urban Decay Prints palette today because I want to try some of the other shades, so I'm very excited. And what I want to do, so let me show you in case you haven't seen inside of this palette. I've got the Let's Go Crazy palette. Make sure I haven't dug my finger in there. Yeah, so this is the Let's Go Crazy. There are two palettes, but I got one because it's expensive and I don't want to get two. So yeah, this is the one that spoke to me more. In my review, I did try the purple shades, but today I'm going to be using the blues and then the Raspberry Beret Red. So what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be using the blue, the matte blue, which is called Computer Blue, just all over the lid. Use Indigo Nights in the corner, and then I'm going to cut my crease, add some Raspberry Beret and go from there. Sounds easy, but trust me, I am the worst at cutting creases, so I'm going to try my best to not mess it up today because, yeah. So like I said, we're going in with Computer Blue, which is the matte blue, and I'm taking just a really small fluffy brush to kind of get in the just the inner corner and the lid. So we're going to start off here and we're going to blend outwards. And remember my first review, if you haven't seen that, check it out too. I thought this palette was okay. I mean, I mentioned in the review as well, I've only ever tried one Urban Decay palette, and that was the Game of Thrones one, which I liked. A lot of people don't like it, but that's just their review. I did a review on that palette a long time ago, actually, on my channel. A long time ago, it was like a year ago. But you know, time flies during COVID, so what can I say? But yeah, this palette I like. It's just not as out there as I would have hoped, and that's just my thought on it, to be honest. Like I've been a fan of Prince ever since I was really young, and so, you know, looking at the color selection, which is good, but when it comes to like payoff and it comes to kind of the you know, the feel around it, it's just a little bit disappointing in some places. But I wanted to purchase it because it's makeup and music that when they come together, it just makes me super happy. So you know, that was my reasoning towards it. Plus there's a lot of fallout. I'm literally just tapping in a couple of times and it's just exploded, but you know, that's just the way it goes. So indigo is no computer blue, sorry, is going on quite nicely actually. I haven't added anything. I think my foundation is on there just a tad, so yeah, that's looking good. It's kind of just a kind of pastel blue. So let's go into Indigo Nights now, and I'm gonna go in with a flat brush. Just make sure, because I want to use a flat brush for the Raspberry Beret as well. Don't have a big selection of brushes on me, so I'm gonna go in, yeah, with this flat brush, and Indigo Nights is gonna go on my inner corner, and it's very, very soft and it is breaking apart already. So I would have used the mirror in the palette, but it's such a flimsy palette that you have to be very careful. So I'm going to put this on my lower on my on my lid, lower lash line. Yeah, so no, it's much darker in the pan, and if I tap it, it's just gonna fall on. There's so much fallout. Okay, let me see if it would help if I use a spray. But sometimes when I spray the brush and go in with the shadow, it does stick a lot easier. So let's see. Okay, that's definitely better, but it's weird that you know, having to use a setting spray to make an eyeshadow work. Sometimes I feel there's a little bit of a cop out, but because there's so many brands out there these days that you don't need a setting spray to get it going. But you know, because this palette was at least, it's £50 for this palette. I mean, I mentioned in the video that I got a couple of pounds off because I used a code. When you sign up like to their website, you can get a code to use, which is pretty handy, which saved like, I think it was like 15%, and I was glad it worked. But yeah, it's just a tad annoying, but that's all right. What I'm gonna do now, let's try this. I'm gonna try and cut my crease. So I'm going to just do it very slowly, like here. I'm going to go in with my P. Louise base, and this does count as a new product because I got it in the budget box that she did last month, which the next one I've ordered and should be coming hopefully very soon, even though that month has kind of surpassed slightly. But we're gonna, perfect. Only using a tiny amount because I'm not using it on the whole lid. So let's take this bad boy, and I'm using one of her flat brushes as well. This is the 119 in the P. Louise's cancelled set. So I'm gonna just blend it in and tap it down because I want to use it as the sticky base for Raspberry Beret. And it's kind of the first time I've done something like this, so apologies if it looks like complete crap, because it might do. So, but I just really want to use the red shade because it's the only red in there. So I thought using the blue and red together would work really well. So let's hope I'm not wrong. So, okay, that's gone on well. So let's go in now with Raspberry Beret. I don't have a flat brush anymore, so I just have one of these fluffy brushes, and this is a red shimmer too. So let's go. Oh, damn, okay. Yeah, yeah, you see that now. That is that base has helped a lot. When I used this palette the first time last week, I did use an eye base. Didn't come off the most pigmented, but it still worked really nicely. That is okay, that's better. I think next time I will use my P. Louise base, because the bases are, in my opinion, I really like them. Yeah, and they're really good price actually, like £10 for the base. This one I think now you can get separately, because in the budget box you did get some products before they were released. So yeah, this is, I'm actually really surprised at this one, actually how nice it is. But when I went to a Boots yesterday, they actually had the two palettes there. So if you want to get this palette and it's not on their website, you can go into a Boots and they have it, which I was quite surprised about, because I thought it was like a limited edition only on their website, but I guess not. So that is actually quite nice. Looking up much closer, it does look pretty good. I am going to just quickly go off camera and sort it out because it's a bit of a mess. Sorry. And I am just going to quickly do it, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I just tidied up a little bit and I added my just my NYX Climax mascara, because it's kind of the newest one that I have. So let's finish off with the lips, and I'm going to go in with my Melt Cosmetics lipstick in the shade Double D's. I really like this lipstick. Yeah, it's just a gorgeous matte dark nude, and I have tried it a few times and I really like it. So it might not work with this look, but let's just get this on. And yeah, that's going to be pretty much the end of my look now. So it smells so good as well. I love the embossing. Like, I've got a closer up picture on my Instagram, I think, or if you just go onto the Melt website, you can see them much closer up. Okay. Right, wonderful. So yeah, this is my finished look using a couple of products that I've recently purchased and have loved, and I thought I would just combine in one video. I like everything apart from the foundation today, and I don't know if it's just because it's very warm, because on camera it looks okay, but in the mirror it's just disappeared. It's just very patchy and just doesn't work. The surprise product was the eyeshadow palette, and I think because I did the cut crease, it made it look kind of like candy, which is pretty cool. Yeah, this is my finished look. Let me know what you think. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I know it's like super random, so apologies on that. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, because I film and upload every time I get a chance to. Don't forget to follow me on my social medias, because you can get a closer look of this. And I hope to see you very soon. Bye bye.